global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. This is breaking. Similarly, Fubara, the governor of Rivers State, promised a day ago that it was going to align with all the verdicts of the Supreme Court, and he started up today by visiting the House of Assembly so that he can do his 2025 budget presentation. It will shock you what happened. Let me allow you watch the video. We'll be back to talk more.
They should use the street inside. Nobody. Take, reach out.
Catching microphone.
Where's the microphone?
Catching microphone.
Okay, the background.
Just one. All right,
okay, let's go.
Okay. Come on, come.
Gentlemen of the press,
Stop.
I'm here myself this morning with members of the few members of the council to comply with the Supreme Court judgment. Before my arrival, there's several attempts by phone call to reach the speaker and other members. I also did a letter personally which was transmitted to the Honorable Speaker for this particular invitation. But it's unfortunate that at the gate, you can see that the place is completely sealed and there's no sign that anything is going to happen today. The reason why we're doing this, I've always said it, is the interests of our people, which is the most important thing. Well, I don't think there's anything to worry about. Maybe they are working on their letter. I expect to hear from them maybe after this hour. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, welcome back. You have heard from the governor, but interestingly, this has been interpreted differently by Riverians. Now, someone here writing says that the refusal of the Rivers State House of Assembly to allow Governor Similarly Fubara to present the 2025 budget has once again exposed the undeniable truth that the Assembly is not acting in the interest of the Rivers people. Instead, they have become more pawns in the hands of the political godfather Nyesom Wike and his loyalist Martin Amaewhule, rather than standing as a true legislative arm working for the progress of the state. The Assembly has reduced itself to a puppet show fighting battles that have nothing to do with governance or the welfare of the people. Their actions are clear. They do not have a mind of their own. But here's the good news. Rivers people are watching. Nigerians are watching. The entire world is. No amount of political maneuvering can erase the reality that Governor Fubara is moving forward, committed to development, while the detractor desperately cling to obstruction and chaos. History will remember those who stood for progress and those who stood to be tools of retrogression. All right, my colleagues in the house, we just want to talk about this. So what's your standpoint on that drama that play out there? Do you think that is a way of undermining the person or the office of the governor, or it's just a way of like it's time for us to do our day and you do your day?
Well, if you ask me, this is rather sad. Excuse me. They should be thinking of the Rivers people. I think it's a case of they are looking for an excuse, any tangible, legitimate excuse to impeach Fubara. They were really shocked that Fubara would very hastily and very quickly, make a U-turn and, present the 2025 budget without any drama. They were thinking he would be in his high horse and all that. And locking that gate is another way of humiliating him, undermining him, and making him realize that though we call you the governor, but you're only governor because we made you governor. In our eyes, you are nothing but just an ordinary person, and we'll prove it to you with time. But Fubara, I think one of his greatest strengths, which some persons will call it weakness, because I can tell you for free, apart from politicians, very few human beings can take the kind of thing Fubara takes.
Even Amaewhule cannot take this. Amaewhule himself cannot take this.
Me, I cannot take it. Let's still leave Amaewhule even me as a human being. There's a level I would say, Shimo, I know they do again.
Do you understand? Let it blow. Supreme Court, get ready to do whatever you want to do.
Impeach me, am I the first?
Do you understand?
But this man's humility is something somebody can study. Because the truth is, if he made a U-turn as if he never said anything, it's even amazing even more. But the fact that he is able to, humble himself for the sake of his people. And Martin Amaewhule, the truth of the matter, they should even be wary of Fubara, because this thing Fubara is doing is making the Rivers people's eyes to open and seeing the level of dirty politics that Martin Amaewhule is playing. And now he has come, they've shut him out. Rivers people is on record, Rivers people have seen it.
Do you understand?
Okay, he's a sitting governor. He's not even somebody who they're trying to do campaign. He's already a sitting governor. He came, you locked him out.
Now, in the case of Lagos State, he went. The door was open. He went in, stayed inside there.
He sat down.
But waited. This one, you guys decided to lock an executive governor outside. Abba. Does it mean you guys don't even you don't even care about the real estate people? Exactly what Fubara said. It's not all about anything, because on one-on-one basis, I don't even have any time with you. Understand? So, what for the sake of the River State people? Come on.
You're saying that the vote of the River State, this your governor, were rubbishing.
You understand? I think this should be a good reason for that move of recalling, because clearly shows that you don't have the interest of the people at heart. Because if you have the interest of the people at heart, don't forget that the day that you told the governor that he should come and meet with you people, on that particular day, all of them were with the president. All of them, they were with the president. Now, interestingly, he came back and is about to come and present the budget to you people. And he said several calls have been put through. I believe that there is someone inside that house, that's with Fubara, who had already prompted them that Fubara is calling because he intends to come and do presentation, and the time has come for us to start doing the drama, and that's how the whole thing played. He said he has been putting several calls to them. They refused to pick. Come on.
Most definitely. Such government and cabinet like that, there's always a mall. That one is not something if you watch, even when they were doing that, RISEC were resigning. 3 of them resigned from equivalent extract. They resigned. The way they resigned, you just know that they were just waiting for the right time. In such establishment, there will always be a Judas. But my challenge now is the fact that they have done this. The Rivers people have seen it. It's clear for the blind to see and for the deaf to hear that these guys, Martin Amaewhule and others, are not really interested in the growth of rivers in that country.
Exactly.
They want to show the supremacy
of their cabal.
Wiki.
Yes.
And to show rivers people that it's not all about you. We decide what runs in this state, not your vote, and definitely not your governor. And
Exactly.
we will prove it in the coming days, and they are proving it. Because this level of undermining
disregard
executive I think
if not for anything, the office. If not for anything, so that every other state around will know that we respect the office. It's not about Fubara. We respect the office of the governor. That's all what we respect, you know.
I think the president should look into this. See, one thing I've noticed about Nigeria and Nigerians is that don't start a thing. They started small with Lagos State Governor. They kept him standing for a while, for 5 hours. Obasa, still they tried to impeach him. He's still back. Now, Martin Amaewhule have taken it a notch higher.
That is the fear.
Him out.
Presidents are very powerful.
Very soon, if the president of Nigeria is not careful,
one day they will lock him
the
outside.
National Assembly will do it their own. They will be testing waters in your section, in your arm. The legislative is gradually undermining the executive, and it is normal and nice because you are not the one sitting in the executive arm. Let's be very careful. Now we are getting to hear precedents in judiciary, Supreme Court now, where what was never
a president has been changed,
now such that even the Supreme Court is willing to let go of their power just to satisfy some certain people, saying that they don't have the rights to actually declare any seat vacant.
Against the provision of the Constitution.
So amazing. So
emotions was being played out fully.
So we should be very careful. I do not know, but I think the Riverians should be watching, because after a while, even their vote will not count. Because with what they're showing, undermining the seat of the executive, the seat of the sitting governor, I think it's beyond Fubara now. There is more to it, and I hope, in all sincerity, other governors should condemn this, because very soon their senators too, their state arm will start undermining them.
Will start doing same.
Now, there's next year.
PDP should condemn this. APC should condemn. All the state governors should condemn this, because this goes beyond.
APC will not condemn. It's PDP states. You should know how Nigerians play their politics. If it is undermining PDP, they will keep quiet. If it is APC undermining APC, they will rise.
This is beyond. This is not politics.
But that's exactly what's being played now.
Not politics. This is governance.
Really. That's the problem. That's what Adolphus Fubara is trying to say. When we have gone beyond campaign and politics, when it comes to the place of governance, take away party sentiment and let's give the people the dividend of democracy. But it is not like that in Nigeria. We take it to the highest level, so that it is always a case of when I finish ruling, I rule for life. But let's say a place that Fubara have given the first shot and he has said what he said. Let's see how they respond to it.
Well, the ball had been rolled out of Fubara's court, and let's see, possibly they are going to write the letter for another 1 year, because the way the whole thing is going, maybe it's going to be for the next 1 year. Supreme Court also, possibly they should seal, they should see what is happening. That somebody obeyed your verdict and is about to do it. Another person is hindering it. So that when they bring it up again, you people will say, no, actually, they were sleeping as at that time that you went in. Truly, you didn't want to present it and all of that.